Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Showdown Sessions. As promised, I'm going to try to branch out to a couple more tiers, so welcome to Ubers! What I'm going to start doing after this is in the title of each episode, since this is still under the whole Showdown Sessions, figure title thing. Whatever it is, I'm going to start putting, in parentheses what tier it's going to be, so maybe you don't like watching OU, but you like watching NU, you can go to one of my videos and find an NU battle, and go ahead and watch that. Please feel free, by the way, to go down in the comments and comment on what tier you would like to see. Also, if you have teams you recommend for it, or Pokemon you would really like to see in that tier, or maybe you want a Pokemon of breaking the meta, or just to see me use a Pokemon and try to do good with it anyway, or you have a challenge for me in that case, please feel free to leave that down in the comments too. Your interaction helps me grow the channel in a way that you get to enjoy. Also, if you enjoy my video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Without further ado, let's get into an Ubers battle here. I really like Ubers because I kind of feel like it's the ultimate little, you know when you're 10 and you're like, oh man, I want big, powerful Pokemon, and that kind of situation there. Okay, so this Mewtwo, by the way, is going to be Y. That's why I started out with it, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Dark Pulse here. But, you know, it's just like giant, bulky Pokemon battling now with each other. Okay, no. He's going to bring in the Mew, which is a really poor switch, because my Darkrai will easily outspeed anything, you know, bar Choice Scarf Mew. So, that's a weird switch. Darkrai is my dedicated lead for my team here. We're going to go ahead and finish off the Mew early. That was probably his Defogger and his defensive ball, I'm guessing. In comes the Arceus. Because of the color, yeah, I figured it was normal, but I wasn't sure. I'm kind of afraid of the Arceus. It's probably one of those Swords Dance sets. Yeah, if it's normal, it's almost always that set. We're just going to go ahead and... I think I'm going to Toxic it. Yeah, on the next Swords Dance. I don't know why I stuttered there for a second. He's probably going to go for another Swords Dance here, so we're going to Whirlwind him out on that one. There you go, beautiful. Well, not so beautiful. In comes the Xerneas. We're going to get the Toxic off on this. It's probably going to go for the Geomancy this turn. So we're going to have to Toxic, switch into Chansey after this, and hope Chansey can deal with this. I actually can't... Oh. Okay. We have a forfeit already. No, I don't want to cancel, but... Victory. We're just gonna go ahead and leave that up right now. I'll cancel out of it after we get to our next battle here. Okay, so we have an opponent here. Yveltal, I've learned really recently, is a big threat with that Sucker Punch. I actually didn't know that before that point. Darkrai, by the way, like I said earlier, is our dedicated lead. And Yveltal against me is kind of interesting. We're gonna go for the Dark Board here. I don't know what he's expecting, but he will most likely not outspeed me. If I remember right, Yveltal's not actually all that fast. Like, even running at max speed is not all that fast. Okay, just making sure. He avoids the attack. Oh, I'm sorry, that just stinks. I'm gonna go for the Dark Pulse here, while his Sucker Punch does a massive amount of damage to me. I really don't want to keep eating up those Sucker Punches, so I think what I'm going to do is switch into my... I could switch into the Xerneas, and I will outspeed, which is what I'm thinking is going to happen. He goes for the Foul Play. He doesn't really do a lot against me. We can go ahead and Geomancy up here. He's probably going to go for the Foul Play again. No, goes for the Taunt. That is a misplay, mate. He can get the Sucker Punch off against me. It will hurt, but it won't hurt enough. So we go ahead and go for the Moon Blast here. I doubt we're going to sweep because of that Deoxys, right? Or, no. I don't know. We might get the sweep. If this isn't Choice Scarf, but it's probably Focus Sash, so that might go ahead and get our Xerneas. I'm not sure. Or we could have Extreme Speed on this and Extreme Speed on the Arceus and pick us off like that. But not before we damage our team is the best part of this. or damage his team, not our team. That'd kind of be counterproductive, wouldn't it? I don't have a sash on my Darkrai anymore though, so that's going to be kind of an issue later in this match. He misses the Psycho Boost. I am so sorry, dude. But I have been there and had my fair share of misses today, don't you worry. In comes the Arceus next. I can pretty much guarantee that one like clockwork. I don't really want to preserve my Xerneas for Death Fodder. I'm going to go ahead and preserve my Darkrai for that, because without his Focus Sash, he's a little bit frail. I'm going to go for the Moonblast here. I figured the Extreme Speed would go ahead and finish me off. It's a perfectly fine move. Now this one you might not expect. We're going to go into Lucario here. He does outspeed us this time. I think he'll actually outspeed us again, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure these Arceuses are run... Oh, he's Arceus ground? That's weird. Okay, look at that. Massive 5% damage against this Lugia. Oh my goodness, I think we just back into the new meta. But all sarcasm aside, we're going to go out into our Chansey here. He's going to start setting up Calm Minds, but Chansey doesn't really care about those too much. We're going to go for the Toxic. Hopefully get a status on this Lugia, because Chansey does not care about statuses, let me tell you. Aromatherapy means we're pretty much safe from him. And Toxic pretty much guarantees that he will not be able to keep up the scale. Which should mean that that Lugia is effectively nerfed as a wall. We're going to go for the Aromatherapy here, because I don't think he's going to go for an attacking move yet. He might, but Aeroblast still won't do that much damage to us. Unless this Lugia is an offensive tank, but yeah, I figured he'd go for the Calm Mind. There's Aromatherapy up, we're all good on that one. In fact, if I really was feeling like it... No, Darkrai would still be a stupid switch. We're going to go ahead and go for the Soft Boiled here. I figured he'd go ahead and attack. He'll be doing 23% to us. That's not really enough for me to really get concerned over. I think I'm going to Seismic Toss here though, so you guys don't have to spend any more time watching stall. Or we can just... Okay, he can go into the Groudon. I'm expecting the Thunder Wave from the Groudon, and I don't think Chansey wants to take that powerful of a physical hit. So Lugia does become the perfect switch there. We're going to go ahead and go for a Toxic here. The core for this team is Toxic Stall, mostly because I help it, or find it helps wear down the big threats that the rest of my team members can't deal with. I'm not saying I don't have anything to deal with it, because honestly Kyogre can come in and sweep pretty much any time I want him to now. But I'm looking for a good opportunity to actually bring him in. Oh, poopy. Well, I don't really like Stealth Rock because there's no form of spinner on this team. I'm going to go ahead and switch off into the Lucario and hopefully get a free switch into my Kyogre. Sorry, I'm just going to go ahead and exit out of this window now. Woo, I'm a winner, I guess. Okay, back onto this window. So, our opponent did bring a very interesting team, though. The Yveltal could have been a lot bigger of a threat, and if the Deoxys would have hit us with a Psycho Boost, it probably would have saved him having to use the Arceus, but I don't think he really suffered for it at all. Okay, so Arceus, I don't know why I saw ground earlier. I think I accidentally had this on here. Maybe? I don't know. I'm really confused right now. The close combat won't do much to the Arceus, but I feel safe going for it. Yeah, turned out perfectly fine. He goes for the Sword Stance here, probably trying to go for an Extreme Speed. We're going to go for the Bullet Punch here. I know it doesn't out-prioritize or anything like that, and the Arceus will do, yeah, a really good chunk to us. But Lucario can take that even with some minus defenses because of his amazing typing against normal types. Now, I kind of want to preserve Lucario for the Xerneas to help wear it down faster. And I think we will be, because once I crunch this Lugia, I don't think it'll survive that. Look at that 1 HP survival. By Lucario, probably wasn't 1 HP, I don't know. I'm going to complain about it either way, how about that? So, in the Chansey we go. Not really my best situation here. We're going to go for the Aromatherapy. I'm guessing Lugia is either going to go for an Aeroblast for like a really small amount of damage or a Toxic, but Aromatherapy should just be the cover-all in case. He goes for the Roost. Very smart play there, very smart play. He won't be able to survive the Toxic that long, though, and it's really not worth trying to preserve the Lugia at this point. Okay, so pretty much all you missed there is he went for another Roost, I went for a Seismic Toss. I think he's just trying to stall out some of my moves, maybe. I don't really know. Brings him to Groudon, though. Seismic Toss will do fine against him, too. I don't think the Groudon can really touch Lugia, so we're just going to bring back in Lugia for now. I really don't like the fact those rocks will break my scale, but I just don't really see any other threats to it besides that, I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart there for a second. Besides that Xerneas, and like I said, I'd like an opportunity to set up my Kyogre, which actually, I think now would be the opportunity to set up my Kyogre. It was. Okay, we're gonna go for the Surf here. We will outspeed these Xerneas because I'm Choice Scarf. Even if he gets up to Geomancy, he's at such a low health, I believe, at this point. If Kyogre can survive this, which I really don't think it can, but he's at such a low health, I honestly think our Chansey can deal with him. Oh my goodness. Rest on this Xerneas. That is pretty cheap, mate. Pretty cheap. Rest Talk Xerneas with Geomancy? That is hardcore. This is his last turn of sleep, too. Which means, barring a crit... Okay, this guy's getting some serious luck against us here. But he might actually have this match with this Rest Talk, because I don't know what I can really do against it. Because this turn he wakes up and rests again. Nope, goes for the Moon Blast. As we go for the Seismic Toss, he will rest off this turn though. Doo-doo. We're gonna have to go for another Seismic Toss. Oh, look at that survival! Oh my goodness! He just threw the game right there. He just threw the game. If he would have gone for another rest, he would have won this game. I don't know if that was a misclick. I don't know. I'm actually pretty sure his Lugia will KO my Chansey this round, but that is so worth it. I did throw away my Kyogre though, that is not good. But my Lugia should be able to go all kinds of evil on his Groudon, so I think as long as Darkrai can net us a one-hit kill here, which I think it can against the Lugia. Ah, Darkrai, what are you doing? Darkrai! Oh my goodness, Darkrai, you beautiful, beautiful creature! Oh man, I am so psyched right now. You don't even understand. Oh my goodness. I know you had a little bit of bad luck there, mate. I'm sorry, but right now, I'm on that Darkrai hype train. I get a sweep with him a little bit earlier in the week, and now he's just pulling this off of me. Darkrai. Oh, you just really know how to spoil the person, don't you? We're gonna go for the Dark Pulse here. The Toxic will finish off the Groudon, even though we lose Darkrai. Oh, no, it won't. Okay, maybe I'm stupid. My bad. Toxic will finish off Groudon this turn. So we're gonna go for the Recover here. He can hit us with a Solar Beam, and that's really it. We've seen his full moveset there. Oh, I actually thought I'd get scale back from that. I guess it really doesn't matter, but... Oh, dude, you definitely got a GG there, though. That was so fun. And I might be saying that a little bit more because we got the lucky one there. Ah, man, that is Xerneas I did not see coming there at the end. But I hope you guys got as much enjoyment out of this match as I did. If you did enjoy this, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't, please leave some criticism down in the comments so that way I can, understand what I did wrong and hopefully improve it for the future. Okay, so my next video I'm getting up will probably be some Little Cup gameplay. I know it's not the most popular thing in the world, like I said earlier, but I really enjoy doing it, and I think everyone will warm up to it a little bit. If you can leave down in the comments here, though, like saying, I don't want to see any Little Cup gameplay, or no Little Cup, then I will cut it out. Or at least bring it down to an incredibly low amount, but that was my first video, so it'll always be a little bit near and dear to my heart anyway. Without further ado here, though, I hope all of you have a great day.